Come here, baby. It's nothing bad. I just need to talk to you for a minute. Yeah. I want to tell you something. I just want to let you know how good I feel about you. Okay. Here I go. Our chemistry is so amazing. We're dealing with so much romancing. There is nothing about us random. Always good things that we just can't forget. And we don't need to be prudent, 'cause we know what we wanted and we got it. Our fire's so hot you can't extinguish. We'll survive, yeah, we'll flourish.
Just wanna ride through my city with the windows down. Got the thing low.
Hey guys, it's your girl Giselle.
I gotta get myself together. Wanna be ready when the stormy weather comes around. I'm just gonna be greater. My time is now, not later. I know you don't believe in me, but you gon' respect the God in me. Believe in me. I believe. Gotta know I love you.
Taking over my body, test drive, take me past the speed, let's ride. And it is so true, all the things I feel for you. That's why I'm willing to do it all, only with you. That's why I go so far. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch. Got me going crazy, loving you so much. You love, you love, you love, you love. Don't look no further, no problems left to solve. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch. Got me going crazy, loving you.
How you heard been so busy living your life, you forgot about mine. I never asked to be here. How did we end up here? Then it's wrong to my heart tombstone. I'm contemplating life. Now you got the mind playing tricks on me.
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us for another exciting episode of From Her Point of View Talk Show with your girl, Lily the Goddess, and my lovely co-host.
What's up, guys? It's Giselle, and I'm so excited to be back with you for episode 12. And if you guys would love to be a guest, please email us at herpointofview@aol.com.
Please be sure to check out some of my work. As an artist, I'm always looking to expand my, fan base, and it would be an honor if you could stop by and subscribe to Flawless Dreams LLC on my YouTube channel, and find me on all social media platforms by Googling Lily the Goddess.
And I would love for you guys to follow me everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's GIZZY Worldwide.
We want to welcome a fantastic artist by the name of Tay Dawson. She is a published runway model, content creator, student learning to become a lead actress and dancer. What's up, Queen with a lot of hats? Welcome to the show, Tay Dawson, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello everyone. Hello. I am the
Welcome to the show. Well, we're so excited to have you for episode 12, and we would love for you to tell everyone about yourself, what it is that you do, and what you have coming up, and where everyone can follow you.
Okay, no problem. My name is Tay Dawson. As she stated before, I'm a model, aspiring actress. I'm a dancer, I do a lot of stuff here and there. I got a couple shows coming up, so I'm pretty busy with that. If you want to check me out and see my work and all that I do, You can find me on Facebook and TikTok at Tay Dawson. And Instagram, you can follow me at Tay 2_ Dawson and #1.
All right.
Okay.
Check her out, everybody. Don't be missing out now.
Right, check me out. You're gonna find something you'll like for sure.
Right.
Yes.
For sure.
Have you done any acting? I saw that you did some skits.
Yeah. I had did a couple skits here and there. I did acting school. I went to the theaters. I did a lot of stuff with acting, so I got a lot of that behind my back. So yeah.
So you have an
I
IMDb account?
Huh?
You have an IMDb account?
I do not, but I'm
Girl,
working
get
on
it quickly. Get it quickly.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it for sure. For sure.
Do you need the website? Do you need the website?
Huh?
Do you need the website? I can send you the website.
Send me everything. I need all the help. Send me everything.
I got you.
No,
I got
thank you. Thank you. Send me it. But yeah, it's all in the making. It's all in the making for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got great skin. You got a beautiful smile. You have a wonderful aura. Never lose that because in this world, it's easy to do that. But you a Virgo and they're strong and resilient. So I believe in you. Sure. I believe in you. You have a fan in me and Giselle. I'm gonna speak for Giselle because I know her.
Thank you. I really appreciate that for sure. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Hey, shout out to our brand ambassadors, Ms. Lizzie Smith and also Mimie Acosta. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Lily, your famous warm-up question. You got
all right. What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo, guys. I'm a Virgo.
Shout out Virgo in the house. Virgo in the house.
Shout out to y'all.
Beyonce is a Virgo too. Beyonce.
Yes.
I do.
Beyonce.
So is
too.
Yeah, and Pink the artist, Pink, and Jack Black,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, he sure is. Oh, okay, you got a crew with you.
Icons, yes.
Wonderful spirit, wonderful people, and but don't mess with them. They don't play no games,
Oh yeah.
Don't want to
They'll hurt your feelings now.
Yeah, they can be brutal.
Put you in your place. So what's dating been like for you, or have you been on the dating scene since your career and focusing on your goals?
Well, I have here and there, you got to stay focused. So it doesn't really align with my career and where I'm going, then I'm sorry, So it's been a little shaky, everybody not on the same path and see the same vision as you do. So it's been a bit shaky.
Right. And of course, you got to make sure that whoever you do connect with, that they don't cut you off, because if there's one thing that I know is that people tend to cut off Virgos a lot. I don't know why, but it happens.
Really?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
But I'm right? Whenever you talking, right, you be in deep conversation and you be trying to make a point, and then boom, somebody cuts you off, and you're like, I wasn't done talking.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Right, can I finish?
Right.
Yeah. We think definitely a little spicy.
Being in the field and the things that you're pursuing with acting, are you trying to go beyond the skits and theater, like to the movie screen as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So being with those types of aspirations and the efforts that you're making towards it, and being a dancer and everything else that you do, have you ever experienced a partner hating on you, being jealous, trying to hinder what you're doing, not believing in you?
Honestly, I have, because everybody can't handle what comes with, dating a model, an actress, or being in that field. Everybody can't handle that. So they get kind of jealous because they don't like to see you in that spotlight. If it's not them, they don't want to see you in it. Wow. So you definitely got to pay attention to the signs early. Definitely.
What would you say would be some of those signs?
When they try to say you want to do something towards your goal, and they try to talk you out of it, like, oh, that ain't gonna work, or just try to put you down in a bad spirit and make you want to give up. Like that, I need somebody that's gonna support me. Like, okay, let's try it. You can do it. Let's do this. Not, I don't think that's gonna work, or I don't see you doing that. Like, just don't be a downer. Support me.
Right.
So
A lot of
that's
people
one of the times.
a lot of people think it's just money when you say support, right? They think it's just
Right.
money. They
Right.
forget the emotional, like just be it,
Right.
like, come on, I'll support you,
Exactly.
you support me.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it. But yeah, everybody don't want to see you up and about.
Right. Are you a mother by chance?
I am not, but I'm an auntie.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you can stay not being a mother as long as you can, stay that way and pursue heavily your dream. Because being a mother, it is a blessing. It's a gift. But life changes and it centers around the children. So now your schedule running off your kids.
Exactly.
So you can't make every gig. You can't take that opportunity out of town, so
Right.
go hard for what you're doing first, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, as long as you can.
Right.
And you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. I just want to say that I think I could speak even for all my ladies in the comment section as well as Giselle. We're already very proud of you. You're doing a wonderful job. God bless you and keep going. Don't let just don't let no one deter you. Just don't. People are going to try to put things in your head like, oh, things are running out. There is no rush. There is absolutely no rush at all. I promise you. There's no rush. I mean, even Giselle's my witness. There's no rush. Mm-mm.
Right.
Right. No, definitely. I definitely agree. Definitely soaking in all the advice.
Right.
For sure. I'm 26. I'm soaking in all the advice,
Right. You still in your golden years, so. So I got one more question. I know I'm talking a lot, but okay. So being a young daddy, a hottie, what I'm saying, that's what you are. Are you afraid that, like, maybe based on past dating experiences or just based on you pursuing your career aspirations and things, that life, love, all those things may pass you by? Or do you think that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, and that'll, what do you think?
That I do think about that times because I see other people in my age group, they got their families and they got the kids, and I'm just like the only one. So that I definitely feel the pressure of that, but I don't let that, get to me because I gotta focus. Like I got a goal I'm trying to reach. So I just stay focused. Like I just be like, okay, so crazy, this where you want to be at in a certain amount of years. So work towards that, and then the rest will follow. The rest will come.
Right.
So
That is correct. Manifestation.
that's how I go about it, and that's how I go about it.
You're manifesting it. Very good. That's that. Stay focused, please. I promise you, there's no rush. It's when people think, that you gotta hurry up, and the next you make a mistake, and then that mistake is something that
For your lifetime.
carry for the rest of your life.
Right.
There really is no rush. And and I wish I saw the show Sex in the City a long time ago. I really, gosh, that really helped. Sex in the City gives you a lot of like advice and stuff. I'm like, why did I watch this? Why did I not watch this? I used to think I was younger at the time and I thought it was going to be boring. Girl, it's a really great show.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but yes. It can be a bit discouraging from time to time, but if you look at the long term, it's worth it.
Right.
Especially when it happens naturally.
Right.
You develop that natural relationship that stems from a friendship that is very solid, where you can laugh together about all kinds of things, the stupid things, the super over the top funny, and then you could travel together, but you do it as just friends, and then you kind of develop this comfort where it's so deep, and then it's it becomes beautiful, you know, when the person comes over here and says, you know, Tay, I really do like you more than a friend. And when you're ready, I'm right here. I will
that
wait
sounds magical.
for the end of time. I will wait out. Listen, that he said, I will wait for when. Listen, I've had guys say this to me, you know, but it's the sad thing is that, and I know that a lot of us have experiences. We get a lot of that from the ones we don't really have an attraction for. It seems to come a lot from the males.
That's a topic right there.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love everything that you're saying, but I'm not attracted to you, not physically, not emotionally, nothing. Like but the words are perfect, just not the right person to say it.
Sometimes though, your type might be holding you back. Your type you got in your head, you know, because you know, like you just said, it'd be the sometimes you probably. I ain't saying somebody that's oogly, you know, somebody making
girl.
No,
Giselle, I promise. I've been girls, ladies. I have been so flexible. I promise. Like and that's the thing. A lot when people mention type, I think we did have this discussion. And Tay, you feel me? Giselle, I know y'all feel me. Everybody in the comment section feel me. I have dated short guys, tall guys, chunky guys. It doesn't matter. It's just after a while, it's like I really wanted a deeper connection because sometimes the guys, they will be so sweet, have a beautiful smile, and then right away he says something dumb like, "Do you want to hurry up and have kids and let's get married?" I'm like, I don't want to get married right now. Well, don't you know what you want? You're at an age where, you know, I would think that you know what you want. I'm like, well, I know what I don't want. I think that I would got too fast. Too fast. You know,
have you ever had any marriage proposals that you had to turn down? Either
a lot.
What?
A lot from the men and the women.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I don't. I swing one direction. I'm sorry. I'm heterosexual. I'm sorry. I love you all.
Okay.
Love you, ladies. You're beautiful women. But I have had marriage proposals from females, males, and I've had to say no because just no.
What about you, Tay? You ever got a marriage proposal?
I did once.
Oh, wow. What happened in that situation? Brief details or whatever?
It didn't end it well. It didn't end it well.
So did you accept the proposal? You accepted it and then it didn't end well, or what happened?
Yes, I accepted it. But after like a couple months after that, it just didn't end well. So everything was just caught off and we just broke up. Mutual though. It wasn't no disaster or nothing like that. It was just mutual.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I actually got proposed
Just
once.
also I love you.
What about you? Have you got proposed?
I've had some I think let me see. I think two.
Oh,
two. But these are
200.
I'm talking about people that I didn't even really know, like just like I don't really even know you like that. You just
That's
asking me, I want to marry you. You could.
Yes.
They were telling me I'm their wife. I know you're my wife, and you're like that, and you blah blah.
Yep.
That's what they be saying.
I'm gonna make you marry me. You're gonna marry. I'm marrying you. You're marrying me. Then I'm like, what? I don't even know you, bruh. I'm sorry. I don't know you.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay, ask away.
Okay, so with the dating pool now, do you guys think it's worth dating? Right now, it's how the dating pool looking. Do you guys think it's worth dating?
It's terrible. It's horrible.
Horrible.
We might as well go to Europe.
Right, go out. Go somewhere else.
You might find a gentleman caller, and yes, they come in different flavors. Just because you go to Europe don't mean you're gonna only find one flavor. You're gonna find all the flavors there.
Okay, man.
I should know. You know,
I think it's worth dating, but there is you just can't ignore red flags, and you just can't continue to do the same thing. So, like if you're doing the same things, you're gonna keep getting the same results. you're meeting the same type of person, or you're seeing these same types of red flags, and then you're just turning a blind eye to it, and then the result is the same: heartbreak or problems or DV, whatever. So you do have to. I think it's always worth dating. I will say though, it's a lot of negativity, a lot of women against men with the podcast and things going on. But there are a lot of women that are not respecting men too. So it's not all just men that are horrible. It's a lot of horrible women too. That's just about money, men, like you gotta pay for me, like that. And men don't like that, like men that want to be serious with you, they don't like that. They'll play with you. They'll play with that, what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta say, I love the earrings, by the way, Giselle. I've been keep staring at them. Right, Tay? I'm not the only one. I keep staring at her earrings. I'm like, her ears are bomb.
I like them.
They blingy. I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry. And what I noticed is that there's a lot of people who, again, they are a product of their environment and their society, where women have sort of been, they weren't little girls thinking, oh, I'm just going to use guys. No, they grew up into that being something that they grew into, like, oh, well, if guys are going to be this way, then why can't I, or this. They grew up thinking they had to become a certain type of person to survive society. This is what they thought. This is what in their mind. They got it in their mind. That's how society made them feel. And everybody
it's also the music too. The music influences
because the music is if we're listening to some of the songs that guys are putting out there about us women, and it's calling us these horrible words, what the heck are we thinking that's giving us an idea that this is how the majority of males see us? They see us as hoes and sluts and smuts and so forth, thoughts.
But it's also vice versa, because women are putting out music like that too. So that's influencing girls to be that way as well, so a certain way in relationships, a certain way with men,
Right. And then, if you think about it, when it comes to the arts, because we're all in art, women did not start off thinking, oh, we're just going to treat the men this way. Because we know how, in from ancient times to as the years proceeded, women were put where? In the back. Women were put where? In one spot, in one position. It was like a woman had to know her place in society. And every position that woman was put in society was of a lesser station or status of a male. So the males, I'm not trying to put blame, but this is the story. It's not blame, it's the story. This is what it is. Just keeping it 100. The males did the songs first that talked about women being lesser than them. Not women doing that to the males first. That was a dude saying it to a female. And then the women, in my opinion, just went ahead and they retaliated. Said, well, if you could do it, I could do it. I mean, where do you think the whole mindset where men used to work and women had to stay home, where do you think that started? Then all of a sudden women started saying, well, if you could work, I could work. I should get better. So everything that women have done has been in reaction to the males. I'm not trying to I'm not a feminist. I'm just saying that's the story. That's literally what took place in history. Like that's just what it is. But we don't have to make it we don't have to let it make us bitter, because there's plenty of women that we love our men. We appreciate our men. We value our men. We see them as kings. We love them. And we just want that same love back. That's it.
That's it. Just receive it back.
I just went on a tangent.
There's a comment, but it's too tiny for me to read. You can read it, Lily.
So when you dating in the beginning, how often should your partner treat you to gifts and treats before you become turned off? I'm gonna let.
Why would you be turned off by that? I don't think you'd be turned off by that. The only way a person will be probably turned off by it is if they really don't like that person. You know what I'm saying? Like someone or people be using a person, a person's a sugar this or just for this and nothing more. And then it could be annoying or irritating when the person is doing too much or doing, trying to be too lovey-dovey. That's male or female. Like a man get irritated with a girl he really ain't liking like that and she's doing too much. giving too much, you know what I'm saying, trying to expose too much. And a girl get irritated with a guy and giving too much flowers or trying to post online with me and stuff. And like in my mind, I'm not with you and I don't want to make you look like that. So I think a person gets turned off when they really don't like the person like that. But if you rocking with that person, you really like them, you want all of that.
Right. And I'll say with that question, you kind of, when you interested in somebody, you kind of not going in counting the gifts they getting you. So that really is past. That would be a bonus. You know, the gift, that'll be a bonus. So I'm not counting, oh, he got me 5 gifts. If he don't give me 3 more, I'm gonna not like him. No. That's not really about the gifts. But I agree with Giselle when she said only how you will get turned off if you're not really interested in that person.
Right.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Or that's somebody else is on your mind, you know what I'm saying? You like this person, but you ain't really trying to take it too serious because you still got somebody else in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like it's a breakup or something going on. Yeah. And they still is in your thoughts. And you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Because I remember this was like a long time ago. This is years and years ago. There was a guy that I was dating, and I didn't even consider us really dating. But it was somebody else that was kind of like still like in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But it was like that wasn't happening. So and it's just like when the person was trying to like, you know, be close to me or like with their arm around, it was like irritating me. It was like I was getting a bit irritated. Like, yeah. And then I ended up just, cutting that off because it was brief. It was a brief thing, but it was like, it wasn't that the person, it was just because something else was still in my heart. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So I was getting kind of irritated by the PDA.
The gestures.
Right.
Yeah. Gestures. Would you do the balloon challenge show where you can publicly be rejected? Oh, I know that show. Or there to be a chosen on either side. So there's this. Have you heard about it? Okay, so women would line up and they would have a balloon, and maybe a guy would come out and pop their balloon if he wasn't feeling them, if they said something that he wasn't attracted to, or vice versa. There'd be a line of men, and then the woman has to come and pop the balloon on. Would you ever do anything like that, ladies?
Tay?
I will go on and be the side where I pop the balloon.
You want to be the person looking.
Yeah, but the other way around, I don't know if I do that.
Just standing there like that's not me either. Right. Now I'll go on the little funny ones where they be doing like the skits, or it'd be like a 20 verses and it'd be like a famous person or whatever. Like just to like for branding purposes, like to brand my artistry, and I'll just act crazy or whatever they want me to do. Like I'll go for fun like that, but like for like nothing looking for love, no. But I wouldn't discourage no one from doing that, because if you're not having any luck in the way that it's been going, like I said, if you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna keep getting the same results. Go on and try something else.
Try something different. Try that one speed dating game where, like, you sit down at a table, the ladies sit down at a table, and then the guys have to come and sit down and have a conversation with you, and whoever exchanges numbers after the song. Yeah, I would do that, because that seems a little bit more intimate, even though it also, in a way, if you think about it, it's almost like a job interview, because dating has become sort of a job interview.
Right.
People want to know how much money you make and how, what you have your own stuff, But I mean, like, we would ask those questions anyway, but it's the way that it has become feels so much like a job interview.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not based on, I love your touch,
Right. Right. That's true. Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, we all dated before. We all went out there on a dating scene. What is one question you will ask your date to get to know them better on the first date? What is one question?
Their
Like
zodiac
y'all.
sign.
Okay, go first. Wait, say it again. I didn't hear you.
The zodiac sign.
Oh,
What you
wow.
dealing with?
Oh, okay.
I want
Yeah, I
an
know the
idea of what I'm
zodiac.
dealing with.
Okay, so
I,
do you have like, are you like, if they a zodiac that don't match, are you that type of person like, okay, well, I can't date you because our
Mm.
zodiac don't combine? Okay.
No, I'm the type to give it a chance. I give because if there's one thing that I did learn soon is that a lot of the zodiac signs that the Google or whatever astrology tried to say that I was compatible with, I actually bump heads with. Two,
Mm.
we challenge each other way too much. I don't mind somebody who challenges me and I challenge them back, but to an extent, I can't stand arrogance. I can't stand cockiness. I don't like
Right.
conceitedness. I don't like all that stuff. I like good energy. I like,
right.
if we challenge each other, it's from a good place, not from
Right.
this negative. I'm gonna knock you. I'm secretly knocking you down place.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, Giselle.
A question I would ask to get to know a person better.
On a first date.
On a first date.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask, do you have any regrets about um, any past relationships, something that maybe you may have done, or
Mm.
that, like, is there any, do you have any regrets, and is there any lingering you know feelings or hope, but any regrets of past experiences or things that you may have done, and have you grown from the experience? um have you grown from it? Like, say you were a habitual cheater and stuff like that. Do you regret being that way? Do you think you've done damage, or if it was happening to you, have you grown from that? Have you come out of that? Or if it was
Mm.
happening to you, have you become that? Like, so that would lead into that spider web of other questions. That's just like one example.
That's a good question. I can guarantee you 99% of these males are going to be like not wanting to talk about their past because that's the biggest thing is even to get them to put their guard down in the first place. They'll probably say anything under the sun to probably deter from that question. Though it is a good question. Do
I
you
don't
have
think
any?
you need to know everything about a person's past, like
Right.
all the details of their relationship, But I mean, some
Yeah.
things
Ending
would
from
help shape their
cases.
character in a relationship, because people in relationships are not like you as a person,
Mm-hmm.
knowing you, like us here, we're not the same us displayed here completely
Right.
as we are in a relationship. In a relationship, it's a different part of you. You understand that only comes out in relationships. You know what I'm saying? And in behind closed doors. Not saying like it's crazy or something, but it's something that is intimate that only that person would know, and that the world really wouldn't know. So there's parts of us that the world may not know, but your partner would know. So in a relationship, if they were doing stuff, like if you're asking, do they have any regrets, knowing about them in relationships at least a little bit will help you kind of understand that other side of them, which is most of the real them too. You know what I'm saying?
And here's how I see it. Any question that a guy tries to make you feel weird about asking him, obviously that tells you right away that he's not the one. He ain't the one to be, dealing with. You
No.
should be, and I want to say this, there's nothing wrong with how you speak. Tay, Giselle, myself, everybody in the comment section. You just have to find somebody, like you have to be in contact with someone that fits your vibe, that understands your language and how you speak. It does not belittle you for the way you speak. If the moment they do, that's not your person.
Right.
So, and yes, I said it. That's a very funny question. He says, "How many? You have any pending criminal cases?"
Pending.
Oh, well, yeah. Speaking of criminal cases, let's see. Have you guys heard about this? This just happened. So there was a 62-year-old grandmother that married an inmate that is serving 4 life sentences for 4 murders. This recently happened. So she married him and stuff. And so these are convictions from the 90s, I guess. So he's been in jail. And she married. She's 62. She's a grandmother. And on the conjugal visit just the other day, he strangled her. She's dead.
Oh.
She's gone.
Dang, Giselle.
Oh, right.
So,
The way she said it though, she's like, she dead.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, he murdered her, and her family is now questioning the prisons. Like, how is it that someone with 4 murders can have conjugal visits, and it's also coming out that the family wasn't really for what she was doing, like marrying someone, but look what happened. So and then another case recently happened where another woman on a conjugal visit with an inmate was, I think, strangled as well. So speaking of criminals, that's what I'm saying. So what do you think about marrying an inmate that is either serving life? It doesn't have to be for, the same situation I just named, or serving like 20 years or something. What do you think about dating or marrying an inmate that you don't know, or that you knew before, maybe y'all was together before or something, and you're going to ride out this sentence with him 20, 30 years or something?
Listen, I'm not Nicki Minaj, so I have to decline.
Yeah, me too. I don't see myself. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They say that jail talk be different. A lot of dreams selling.
Because I had that out of my system. See, I was a teen and I was visiting my boyfriend, and he was like, I literally was at that stage where, the Alicia Keys music video, I keep falling in and out of love with you. And then she goes and puts her hand. I did that whole scenario. And so I lived through that. I'm good. I know what it's like. It's not, no, I'm okay. Because the horrible thing is, and this is so sad. What you think that the guy is possibly, keeping, let's say you write letters to him and he's locked up and now he's keeping it for himself. He's not. A lot of times they're sharing. Guys gossip worse than we do. And they sharing. And I had a guy that was writing me from jail because he knew the guy I was writing to.
Wow.
So my address was given to some stranger.
Whoa,
I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was already a teen when I was doing all that stuff. I got it out of my system. When I say I got it it's out of my system. It's gone. I know better. I don't care for it.
Right.
I don't need it. No.
You wouldn't recommend it to nobody either?
No, I really would not, because they play more games emotionally when they're there because they got nothing better to do. They're bored. And they're passing their
unless
secret.
they're not playing with each other.
They passing information, especially if they ask you for like pictures and they'll try to keep this. Say, I keep it on my wall. They're sharing your stuff with the other guys.
Wow.
For sure.
And I tried to tell that to a cousin of mine, and she didn't want to listen. I'm like, why are you going to send him those pictures? I told her right off the bat, like, that's not going to be private. He's going to show that to his guys, and they all going to have a party that you don't know about.
Then after that party, they're going to have a party with each other. You hear me? They're going to have a party with each other after it.
Having fun together.
The only thing that comes to my mind.
That's all they can do at the moment.
Tay, the only thing I can think about, Giselle, hemorrhoids. They must have a problem with some hemorrhoids. They must got to go to a booty doctor like all the time because they're cleaning.
Oh, that.
Oh,
What do y'all think about the men that be saying? Because it's a thing going on. They say that they ain't GAY, but in prison is something different.
Oh, it's the same. No
Because I
matter
saw
how you
this
put
this
it, no matter
thing. He was
what,
like, that's just prison. You know, we can do this in here, and
no.
that's
I
no.
agree with you, Tay. I agree with you, Tay. If you like it up the booty hole, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, you feel me? That's no
Mhm.
excuse for that. Nope, it's all the same.
you
Mhm.
are what
It's
you are.
all
Don't deny
whatever.
it. Don't deny it. Be straightforward. That's what you are. That's what you like.
Right. Be straightforward.
Exit
Okay,
only.
I have a question.
Okay.
Would you guys? Oh, this part would be easy for you, Lily. But would you guys date a bisexual partner?
I have.
Are you okay with dating someone that's bisexual?
I got it out of my system again. Again, I got it all out of my system.
You got it
I
all
got
out?
it all out of my system. It's gone.
How was that experience for you? How was that experience for you?
Yeah.
Traumatizing. Horrible.
Wow.
Hated it. No.
Wow.
No, but let me tell you, a guy that swore up and down he was gay. He said he would be straight just for me and have my babies. But I told him, I said, you know, because there are some guys out there, no matter what, even if the guy is gay, you can't stop a guy from being a guy. He's gonna be a guy. Okay. It's just like if you watch Sex again, you watch Sex in the City. There's the gay guy will have that one woman that is like his best friend, and that like she's like heterosexual, and then she's like she's probably like the only one he would ever be with. There's always that one. So I don't know why they keep it, but it is a thing. But you know, so and I have you know experienced the guy just wanting to be celibate with me. The problem is, you know, there was just certain things that showed that he needed me to at all times to be on my alpha mode. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I felt more like the dude,
right.
and I couldn't bask in my femininity because I had to slap that booty. I'm like, listen, I don't mind slapping your tushy. It's fine. Let's have a good time. But you know, I want a little bit of that too. You know, just a bit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. Yeah, because they definitely gonna want that too. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. And Giselle, you said you wouldn't mind.
I would.
Think about it. I have to think about it. Okay.
But I know a guy. I know a couple people that are that way, and they know how to really treat a lady, and I see them in dating, you know, women and stuff, and they have good experiences. I guess they have like an understanding with these people, that they're just really just out dating, and but I do see some you know, I do be seeing it, and I know a few people that are that way, that do it, and not really. It doesn't be what I see that they post about and stuff. It really doesn't be problematic, but you know, not for me. So,
Bernadette's got a question. She says, one of the questions that you could ask a guy on a first date is how many baby mamas they have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, if I
I wouldn't say how many baby mamas. I would go first. How many children do you have, and then lead to the mothers. You know.
Yeah, definitely for me, it's the children, because I don't have children. So if you got kids, that you know, you kind of already halfway out the door with me. So
yeah,
that's a good one. How many kids? Definitely how many kids. Okay.
So how many kids would be too much if you did consider?
3. And also, how old is the youngest? If the youngest really young,
no,
that's really out.
If that youngest is a toddler, they're still messing around.
Right. So it's definitely the age.
So beware.
So.
Beware.
Facts. Facts.
Mhm.
Yep. I have my daughter who's gonna be 21 in August 24th.
Oh, okay.
Period. Virgo.
Mhm. And so yeah, and a lot of people when I went to this carnival, they were like, they thought we were sisters. I said,
Period.
no, that's my baby. Like, you don't look old enough to have no 20-year-old. I said, well, happen.
Period.
I'm like, child, it happens.
It happened.
So, you know. But anyways, you know, some of us are survivors of ourselves and the environment that we were in. You know, I'm a survivor of RAPE, and that, you know, was left for dead. I'm talking in the snow. And then I became pregnant with my daughter.
Right.
And I kept a beautiful little pumpkin cake, and now she's a taller pumpkin cake, and I smother her like crazy, and you know, she's my sweetheart. And you know, it's interesting when someone says, "Oh, you know, well, what about your career?" I've heard that. I said, not everybody can do this. Not everybody can do this. But for me, I said, she's not going to stop me from me having my career.
Right.
On the contrary, I took her with me. I took her with me to when I had to perform. I took her with me, and she was tiny. I took her with me. I have family, you know. But again, it's not for everybody, right?
Right.
Just like going to school, daily school is not for everybody. Sometimes homeschool is not for everybody. But homeschool, my daughter was homeschooled for her whole life.
Mm.
And I knew that was going to work for me and her because I went to private school my whole life, and then I did 3 months of public school, and then I finished with private school. I mean, homeschooling. Homeschooling my daughter, and she did soccer, she did golf lessons, she met kids. She's very social.
Right.
And Giselle, you met her. You said hi to Jossie, right? Giselle, my daughter.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh well, I heard that homeschool kids have social issues. She ain't got no. It depends on the parent. If you take them out, go to get them involved in social activities. No, she ain't got no problem talking. She good.
Okay.
She got no problem.
She just fine.
Is your daughter dating now?
Oh, right.
Giselle, you want me to bring out my ex?
Why? I don't want to think about that.
No. Okay, can I also say this about what I love about Virgos? And this is in taste, since you're here, it's perfect. That's not the first thing on their mind, per se, I want to say. My older sister's Virgo too. Do they want love? Of course they want love and romance, but that's not the first thing on their mind. They are such creative people. Virgos they love to create. They're natural artists. And the last thing they need is somebody to stop that. You understand? And and I think that's good and it's important. I've never met a Virgo who didn't know what they wanted. I never met one. Exactly. My daughter knows that she wants to go, finish college. And she says, Mommy, if that sort of thing were to happen, it'd have to be very natural. And she has talked to, people when she was smaller that I did not know about when she was 13. And I said, girl. But see, I knew because she played me like for a fool. I said, girl, you think I was born yesterday. I just played it off because I was hoping that you would come to me.
Right.
And talk to me because I'm a very easy mama to talk to. Right? She said, but you said I'm not allowed to date. And I said, did I make the right decision? She was, yes. Because she knew that they were not right for her. And they turned out to be people that they were just not right for her. Okay. Now she listened to mama.
Okay.
She's focused. Okay. 100%.
Right.
Good question. Why is my screen so small I cannot read? I can zoom it in. If a man is married on the side but telling you he's single, if your male friend knows the truth, would you trust your friend or think they're jealous of your new relationship? Okay, let me try to send it back out.
I gotta read that again.
So say your new male friend is married on the side I mean, a guy you're dating is actually married, and you have a male friend, and he actually knows that guy's married. He's trying to tell you that he is. Would you trust your male friend, what they're telling you, or would you just think that they're hating?
Oh, that's a good one. I would trust my friend, honestly, because if you're my friend, you most definitely gonna be a real one. So
Right.
I believe you. So I'm gonna trust my friend on that one. But I ain't gonna just go out and be like, oh, you married. I'm gonna definitely do my research and do some insight about it. But I'm gonna definitely go on my friend word for sure.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, take your friend's advice, but then still do like the research because you want to have your receipts.
Period.
Has that ever happened to any of you? Like someone actually was married and concealed that? Have you all ever experienced that?
I met married men, but they never concealed it.
Yes,
I never dated a married man. I will never date a married man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nope.
People don't understand the karma that will come to you. And if you don't believe in the word karma, reap what you sow, like what you give, you will receive. What goes around comes around. It may not come for 3 years. It may not come for 6. It may not come for 10. But when you least expect it, when you're in that relationship, you think you're happy, it is going to come. The same stuff you was doing is going to happen back to you. Or something even of a greater capacity, but it's not gonna work out. Right. Now, even if a married man or woman leaves their spouse for you, say you guys were cheating together, what would make you think that if they couldn't honor their vows, that they're somehow just gonna be ready to honor you?
Exactly.
Like you got to consider that,
Yep.
Because you're setting your own self up, and then when you can't be crying and heartbreak and all those things and trying to blame the other person, you have to be accountable for the role you play by willingly, doing that.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to.
What kind of questions are you not okay with the man asking your date? You go on the first date, or you just talk. Excuse me, can I even intertwine with this here? Yes, we say date, but what if you don't get to the date first? What if it's just like you just messaging people on social media, right? So let's say you're getting messages from him on social media, right? And you both are asking each other those questions that you probably would ask on a date, but it's not a date yet. It's just you're talking on social media. Social media. What kind of questions are red flags to you that he would send to you in a text message on, like, let's say Facebook?
For me, it will be if he asks me what are your turn-ons and all that stuff, because now I'm thinking like, we just now starting to talk and you talking about that already, so are you only into it for that? So that's for me. It's that. What are your turn-ons and stuff like that? Because I feel like you ain't genuinely trying to get to know me. You just trying to get in my pants. You feel me? What about you? What question would be for you?
Tay, I can't stop looking at your pretty face. You got a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
There's no way that nobody has anybody told. I'm gonna answer your question, but has anybody told you that you have an amazing smile? How many times have you heard that?
A lot.
It's true though. It's true.
Thank you.
I think it's gotta be a Virgo thing. It's gotta be a Virgo.
Period.
They got beautiful smiles. Like I just, now go ahead. What was that question again about? What kind of what was that? What were we talking about? Sorry.
The question was it was like, what kind of question a man would ask you?
Questions okay. I would say for a red flag for me would be the same like what you just said. And also, I had this. This guy wanted to play some games, like, and I took it as a scam. I'm like, because they're out there.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
There are scams out there. It's not a real person, but it's like a scam dating. It's actually a thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, where they would send, oh, you know, like, here, I'm gonna send you a game, and then and I'm thinking it's gonna be a harmless thing. No, it's a game that asks all these perverse questions and such, like how big do I want it, and all this other stuff.
Oh
And
yeah, that for sure.
Wow.
then I blocked. I've been hitting block so much, it's like
Every day the list get longer and longer.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
What's this here? But you never know if the mother stepped out and left the man with the kids or vice versa. Yeah, it goes both ways. It's not just men.
Yeah, it definitely goes both ways.
Yeah, you gotta also listen to your gut and your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, usually that means that's not it. So, and if it's a situation where you really want to know and you care about that person, let's say you're that person are kind of like really has you, you know, behaving in a way where you gotta know, because you're like, man, I'm about to give this person my heart, but I really need to know the facts. Sometimes people hire, you know, an investigator, a private investigator, to go and do it, and they could be your friends or they could be a professional private investigator. Like, listen, I need to do this because I have to protect myself. I would encourage that, but only if it had to do with protecting yourself, not because you want some stalker stuff.
Right.
That's
Right.
That's too much. To my fellow men, for the record, you can be a secure heterosexual man and still treat women with respect and shop for clothing for them. Yeah, I said it. Of course.
Yeah, it's nice to shop for clothing, but women, we don't want a man trying to dress us and change our style, like we're some type of
Barbie
some
doll?
type of doll or mannequin or something. So yeah, definitely. But sometimes there are instances where if you're doing that or trying to do that too often,
Right.
that can become
like buying us clothes.
Yeah,
but that's
buying clothes. No, but there's some, because I had a friend that guy was like he was trying to dress her.
I know what you're talking
about. So sometimes she would wear the gifts and she would, but he was a narcissist. So it's like a narcissist be doing that. Not all of them, but
yeah, for sure.
But he would want to dress her often or always be concerned, like what is she going to wear, or if she having on makeup on stuff, because he was intimidated by her looking too good. But he trying to dress her in a manner where, you know, she's like covered. It's okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was his intent behind it too, you know. But so it's okay to, you know, buy things for you know, your person, definitely. But not
if they're your person, but if they're not and they're just buying you clothes, that's a red flag, because he wants to own you.
Wait.
I mean, buying clothes is okay, but if you're trying to dress, like you're trying to change my style, like I want you to wear this, and because there's a way that some people are trying to control how you dress,
right?
Versus people that are trying to just buy something for you, which is cool,
just
like
to
buy
be nice.
things. Right, but don't try to control me and mold me and make me your muse and you only styling. You know, Kanye, he be styling his women. You know?
Oh, right.
Kanye,
Yeah.
I mean, well, he goes like, yeah.
Tay, what were you gonna say?
I always thought when you was like if they buy you clothes, there was a red flag. But I was gonna be like, wait, because you know I don't mind if they buy me some clothes or they see something they might like me, and I wouldn't mind that. But
because
if
we models
trying to control what I'm trying to wear, then yeah, you can go and keep that.
I mean, yeah.
But clothes are tricky. Clothes is tricky. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not buy what I can fit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can send it to me and then let me buy it.
I promise you, Tay the model. Like, okay, so how many of us? Because we all model. Giselle, you model too, right?
Sometimes.
All right, so I guess, you know, because I get you, Tay, with that model mindset, because I have that. I grew up being a model too. we don't see the clothes, somebody giving us clothes as the way that someone else would see it, as like a sign that the person's trying to control us yet. Until we have to dig a little bit deeper, because you know, as models, clothes are our life. I mean, it's fashion, you know what I mean? So, you know, we're seeing it kind of like just a kind gesture, like maybe a flower. We're seeing it like that. But then we also have to remember that it also depends on who's buying it. It really, everything's subjective. Okay. It depends who's getting the clothing. What is it, a special occasion? Do you know why they're getting you that clothing? What type of clothing are they getting you? They're getting you, you know, something Chanel perfume. They're getting you this, they're getting you that. Like, what are they getting you? Chanel, they're getting you Gucci. What are they getting you? So everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason, right? So, and we just need to know what that is. So us models especially have to dig a little deeper, because that person could be taking advantage of the fact that we are models, and we're just going to appreciate some good clothing, and then but then they have some secret motive. We just have to find out what they're
right. Definitely.
Yeah. I saw a video. I don't know if it was real, if it actually happened. Just kind of a little diverted, but it's just going to maybe a male friend that may like you, or that you may be dating, but it's creepy. Really has creepy vibes. But yeah, so he the lady was feeling like she was being watched or something. Somehow she figured out that there was an air tag in her bag, and she called her male friend. And then the male friend came. He showed up quickly, and he helped. He Googled how to disable it, and they used a hammer, and he broke it. And then it showed his phone behind his back being disabled from the air tag. He's the one. And then it was a part 2. I think because usually this channel that shows this stuff, it shows true stuff.
Oh my
God.
Then
the part 2 was he invited her to, she was not feeling safe at home. So he was like, he invited her to his house to protect her. And then she noticed like a room that was lit up, and she went in the room, and it was like pictures of her walking everywhere, like a creep. You understand me? Like pictures of her on the walls, and some of her hair was taped over the door.
Wow.
So yeah.
Some
people be creepy.
How would y'all respond if y'all walked into something like that, but with your pictures?
Oh my goodness. I got to figure out how to get up out of that jam. You understand me? Because I want to survive, but whoa, I don't even know what to say, because that's crazy. That's a psychopathic.
You know what I love about my pictures? I don't look the same in all of them. So if somebody try to accuse me of anything on the PORN side, I'll be like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I don't look like that.
Not that I have any such things, but you know, maybe when I was, you know, a teen, again, getting certain things out of my system, you know, and trusting the wrong people with a camera. Obviously now that was a teen. I definitely don't. I'll be like, listen, it wasn't me. It was somebody that kind of reflects. It's not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Let's read this question that came up here by, I think, Elizabeth Smalls it was, or something.
Lizzie, that's Lizzie. She says, if you're on a first date and it isn't going well, do you finish it or leave early? One of the popular questions.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end it. If it's not going well, we're gonna end it. Might as well stop wasting each other's time. Just let's go.
Right.
Let's end it here. Nice meeting you. Have a good one. Bye.
That part.
I'd probably finish it unless it was like threatening, like something really vibing to a threatening level. I probably would finish it, and but I definitely would, you know, encourage people to have your own ride there. Either drive yourself if you don't drive.
For sure.
Don't be getting in someone. Don't be having the date, because these days ain't like. And it was crazy in the past too, you know, with the show and stuff, you know, but you can't just be getting in people's cars because these men is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got more. They real more emotional and they react.
Yeah, my 2014 know all about that.
Right.
You got some stories.
Well, guys, so we're gonna I know I got my daughter's birthday is Thursday. She'll be 11.
Okay.
So I'm happy for that. So we're gonna get up out of here, but I have enjoyed myself chatting with
Me too.
Tay.
This was fun.
Okay.
Yes,
I love
as
Tay.
always, Lily.
Yes.
I want
Just
to
Can you
say-
tell us what was it? If he's annoying as heck, she says she's dipping immediately, right? right. Can you tell us about you and what you do and where everyone can follow you once again?
Okay. My name is Tay Dawson. I'm a model, aspiring actress. I dance. I do a lot. And if you want to see my work, you can follow me on Facebook and TikTok at Tay, Tay, Dawson, Dawson. And on Instagram, you can follow me at Tay, 2_ Dawson, and the number 1. Nice seeing you guys.
Nice, yes.
Thank
And
you.
I would love for you guys to follow me everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's GIZZY Worldwide. And of course, follow the From Her Point of View talk show page on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would love to be a guest, please email us at herpointofview@aol.com.
Go do that. It's fun.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lily the Goddess. Go ahead and Google Lily the Goddess. I'll come up on all social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You know, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Flawless Dreams LLC. I would greatly appreciate your support. And you can find all my music on all music platforms. Love you. Stay in touch and look up on IMDb Pro Leonessa Cruz. I am a film director. I do films. This is what I do. Love you.
Okay.
And make sure you send her that IMDb information.
I will. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good night,
please.
everyone.
Thank you for that. Good night.
Thank you.
Then what do we do our dance?
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Elizabeth. Yeah.
Where the music at?
I'm listening to it right now.
Oh, you are? I don't hear the music.
I just asked.
Good night.
Come on, Tay, do that bob in the head. Go ahead, Tay. Get it. Come on.
Test drive, take me past the speed. Let's ride. And it is so true. All the things I feel for you. That's why I'm gonna do it all with you. That's why I go so far. You touch, got me going crazy, loving you so much. You love. Don't look no further, no problems left to solve. You touch, got me going crazy, loving you.
How you been so busy living your life, you forgot about mine. I never